It's been a while. I think it's been 11 years since you and I had a discussion, and there are two ends of stories that I would like to share with you at a time when when we're feeling more social. Don't want to get into it right now, but uh, I have to say that, and this is one reason why I created this connectivity with us. You are actually the only attorney that I take that back. You are the one of two attorneys that I've had do legal work for me in the last as long as I lived in Cincinnati in my adult life. And from the very first meeting you and I ever had, I was totally impressed with the integrity that you showed, the simplicity that we were striving for in creating an agreement, and it was a wonderful experience, first time experience. As a matter of fact, uh, it ranks with another uh, first time experience I had with an attorney a long time ago, 40 years ago, 50 years, 40 years ago, 45 years ago, and when I sold a publication that I had, and there was only one person in the world who the publication had any value to, and I was sitting across the table from that person and the attorney, and Dan also did a wonderful job of putting the parties together in a very workable agreement, and that's what I've always admired about you is being able, in a very simplistic way, getting to the bottom line. But be that as it may, I wanted to share with you uh, a project that I have put together. It's taken me 2 years to develop it. It's a culmination of my 50 plus years of doing small business things. I'm having a wonderful time putting well, I had a wonderful time putting the project together. Now I'm having a lot of fun marketing and selling the concept to those individuals, to those companies who will receive the greatest value for what it is that I'm trying to accomplish. It was in March of 2020 when I got laid off from a part-time job I had teaching exercise, a lot of exercise at the YMCA up the street in Norwood, and taking all that extra time, I really started to uh, figure out a project that needed to be done. At that time, we were kind of in the beginning of the pandemic, and it was in late April of 2020 that I was motivated by an article I read, a statement coming out of the Kauffman Foundation in Kansas City, um, the major entrepreneurial foundation in the world. Very large, very impactful. The research that they do and the projects that they get involved in. But it was the Kauffman Foundation that came out with a statement about where we were in our economy in April of 2020 and where we needed to get to go to get it back. They called it back then back to normal, and I think we've all uh, come to realize that whatever we are doing today, and we are still in the pandemic, if you will. What we are doing today is how we are going to be living uh, from this point on. There's no back to normals because nothing, that has happened in the last 2 years is really normal in terms of the big picture, our total lives, the way we live. So I went on. I started my journey then to. I knew what I wanted the end result to be, but I didn't know how I was going to get there. So I started 2 years ago to figure it out, and figured it out, and created a a community where uh, I bring my expertise of 50 years to the table. And of course, that's marketing and sales expertise. I've done hundreds of projects over the years. Uh, we needed to create something that people understood and was meaningful, and once again, indeed brought value to the formula. So I created the uh, New World Institute for Creative Marketing and Sales. New World Institute for Creative Marketing and Sales. And the once again, the end result was going to be a platform where I uh, created a situation, a system where people, companies could go to the marketplace with this system, and indeed, and this is the target goal, to enhance the lifetime value of the customers that we have, and the new customers that we will gain in time. Lifetime value. Not enough companies really determine the lifetime value of a customer or a prospect. And these are the things which we really must consider so that the marketing and sales dollars that we invest will show the greatest return on investment. That's what it's all about. And that greatest return is shown by enhanced lifetime value. So I created a system that indeed does that. And the system is actually executed by our institute. Okay, so there are two ways that a company can get involved. And I'm going to just briefly summarize those. And I made some notes that I wanted to make sure I covered the major points. There is we call the involvement friends of the New World Institute. Friends of, they could be a corporate friend or a small business friend. A corporate friend makes a minimum investment of $100,000, and uh, as the institute's way of saying thank you for that support that is given, we do what we do for that individual. So a company that invests $100,000, they get three 60-minute video recordings, which I use for our marketing purposes, and you get links to everything that we do so that you can use them for your marketing purposes. They get one or two lifetime pages, and that's what we're talking about with you. And I would hope that we would be able to not when I say you, the company that we're working, the corporate friend, would be able to have weekly Zoom type meetings specifically for their clients, so that you, the individual, and I would co-host a production, and the theme would be marketing and sales. Of course, you would work from your perspective as the legal expert. I would work from my perspective of the marketing and sales expert. And then there's a print aspect to the involvement. Uh, we manufacture 20,000 booklets. This is a booklet I did for myself back in 2010, 2011. And it uh, it worked extremely well for me, and so I've made it applicable to situations happening today in today's marketplace. And they also, as a part of the package, get 20,000 postcards. And this is a postcard similar, not similar, like the one that you received, telling you about, inviting you to visit this page, SmallBusinessAttorney.expert. And I just, this was a promotion, a marketing promotion concept that I did a year ago. And this is a QR code that was applicable to that campaign. So I just glued on top of it and then created a personalized message to bring you to today. The package that the involvement that I would like to propose to you, and I will point out, it's going to be complimentary. Other folks that get involved with the program, with the system, with the concept, will be paying on a small business friend package. They will pay $7,500. And for the $7,500, they will get 1 to 2 videos, a lifetime page, Zoom type productions, co-hosted, targeted for your customers, your clients. Two things that will be included in both packages, and they are they're not out front, so to speak, but they happen, and they happen in a big way. The first one is any company that gets involved with our institute will be able to take full advantage of all the media that I have created for the institute. That media includes Facebook Lives, live productions. It includes YouTube's. It includes printed things, web landing pages. Anytime something new is done, whoever is a friend of the academy, they will get mentioned. They will have their logo or whatever in a printed matter that we do. That's part of the concept. But another part is extremely important. Here's where it really gets exciting. When I started the program, I really wanted to create a situation where marketing and sales jobs were being created. And from those jobs, businesses, it could expand to become a business, similar to what I am doing right now. And that's important. But what is very vital to the community is that scholarships are provided in the corporate friend package. There will be, I think 50. Yeah, I have 50, 100. There will be 100 scholarships made available so that folks could work with me side by side to understand how it is that we construct what it is that we're doing. And they will then be able, well, they will be doing on behalf of the client that they are working with. And if they decide that they want to continue doing this, which I'm sure they will, we'll have a very, very high retention rate of our graduates from the academy. They will create businesses of their own, and they will always have direct contact to me, as will any of the friends. Uh, Direct contact, 24 by 7, contact me, and we're interacting. That's how we work. And on the $7,500 involvement commitment, there will be 5 scholarships awarded. This is really, really important to the concept, because not only would the company be doing things, from a marketing and sales perspective for themselves, but creating new jobs as they do it. And that's what the economy needs. It's amazing, amazing, these statistics that I'm reading now. Monthly, over 4 million people leave their jobs for various reasons. We are creating a reason, a purpose for someone to get involved with us, with our community, with our institute, New World Institute for Creative Marketing and Sales. So I bought the domain name the other day, SmallBusinessAttorney.expert. One of the projects of the Institute is creating a digital .expert library, so that forever pages within that community will be available, a legacy, if you will. And it's important that we understand the impact that digital library will have. I want folks, anybody, to be able to come to that library. And the actual domain for the library is your small business expert.info. Your small business expert, your small business expert.info. So I encourage you to go to that site and see exactly. And once you get inside of it, that's the front door. Once you get inside, that's when the .expert pages, like potentially yours, will be in existence. I have 3 or 4 pages there now. They are pages that have been in test. They are the 3 pages. Two of the pages are friends who have been internet marketing and sales friends of mine for, Barbara's been a friend of mine for 11 years, 12 years. We've been live streaming on the internet. And David, who is an author who has followers, he has way over 1 million followers across the world. He and I have been doing videos for 7 or 8 years. I probably have done 25, 30 videos with David. We're currently in a series right now. You'll see when you go to your small business expert.info, David's expertise is his book somewhere. It's over there across the way. I'm reading it. Intentional was a book, and it's getting amazing coverage all over the place. I see it all, and it's all over LinkedIn and other social media that David uses. So that's where you will be. As I said, it would be totally complimentary for you. Obviously, that complimentary is going to run out, and folks will indeed be investing either the $7,500 for the small business friend, or $100,000 minimum, because they will want other things. Folks, again, involved in that program will want more than what is actually being offered. So I say a minimum investment of $100,000, and they get an amazing amount of stuff for that investment. That's what we're all about. And it's, I've taken 20 minutes of your time right now, and I was only thanking you for 19 minutes. Actually, it's 20 minutes right now. Uh, Thank you for your 20 minutes of time, and I look forward to video chatting with you in the very near future. Make it a great day.